You know, I've been called a lot of things in my life. Calling me a lowlife. I can't stand for that. Here's our load. Let me flip you around. All right. So like I said, we got our low boy. Set a block under there. You're setting it down. Makes it a little bit easier to get underneath. So we have ramps on the back because you have rollers up on the front. And those roll up them ramps, get you up to the height of your fifth wheel. So you need to make sure your pins are in along with these pins. These set your height. I can change it. Oh, I can change heights by changing holes. If you've never done this before. Here's your connections you need to remove if you're taking the neck off. Just making sure this is all tight. This one actually has binders on the side. That's nice. Two units. All right, looking good. This is a swamp. I'm gonna hook the air up. We're gonna air these up. You have a manual override on the back. If you ever high side, that's what it's called. You hang up, your bottom gets hung up. You can come back here. You can flip this switch, turn this handle, and that'll push air in these bags. You pick the whole trailer up, and then you can dump air with that too, and set the trailer on the ground. So we got check engine light figured out. That was a wire that was connected to that sensor. Don't really care for that hook. That's the ideal way to go with that. But I have a high pole for checking that height. We're gonna double check that quick, and also we already have a backhaul booked coming from I think it's by like Youngstown, Ohio area. We're gonna back up here to Minnesota. So this is paying like over $5,000. I know it's $5,000 on the head. This is paying $5,000 on the head to go out to Pennsylvania. It's 1,000 miles, like 1,080 miles. So just a tick under $5 a mile. And then that load coming back is paying $2 something. So we're over $7,000 there, and we're still trying to work on getting a load to jump from where this delivers to our pickup. So if we can get something for that, we'll be sitting even prettier. So I'm gonna check the height here and we get out of here. I'm running out of time. The shop took forever today. So it is what it is, right? I gotta get going though because I'm running out of time.
Well, welcome back. It is Monday morning. We are getting our ass beat on the road here. Just got up, just got rolling. We are just east of Indianapolis. I left yesterday. Jesus criminies. I left yesterday afternoon, and oh my goodness. I wanted to push through and get, we had to get some miles down because our total line haul, all right, this is ridiculous, Indiana. Our total line haul was like 1,000 miles. I needed to knock some of that off. I couldn't get, and because we're delivering Tuesday morning, tomorrow morning, so it would not have worked for me to leave this morning from home. I would have been getting there. I probably would have been getting there Tuesday afternoon. And if we're even going to attempt a reload from Pennsylvania over into Ohio for our actual reload that we already have coming back, I obviously need to be there first thing in the morning to allow for that to even happen. But yeah, so we did a little bit of cleaning up in the shop yesterday and trying to monkey around. Still chasing down the issue of that check engine light on this truck. We found a rubbed wire when we were up in the shop, fixed it, sitting on the laptop. The code went away, cleared everything. Just kind of sat there for a while, monkeying around on it, and we did some stuff to make it come back, and we got it, just to make sure that we were right. We made it come back, show active on the computer, and plugged it back in, and the code went away. So, and then as soon as I got out of the yard, I had check engine light on again. So there's something goofy in the wiring somewhere around there. I opened up that whole section of harness there, and I found maybe one spot that was a little iffy. So I repaired that, and nothing. So no change. So it's getting a little aggravating. At least the truck's not down though. But and the benefit was it showed a crankcase, like a low voltage. So we know it's electrical, it's not mechanical. So we're not facing an actual high crankcase pressure scenario. So we're good there, which is the thank God moment, right? But it's a ground somewhere that we're chasing. We're chasing somewhere there's a ground that's rubbing on for that wire going to that plug. And if all else fails, I'm not above cutting that ground wire for that sensor and putting a new ground wire on and regrounding it somewhere else just to complete the circuit. You know what I mean? Instead of spending 50 hours chasing down a single little 18 gauge wire and chasing through harnesses. And who knows, once you start yanking on harnesses and stuff like that, you could crack another wire. It's just, it could really turn into a snowball effect. So you got to be careful there. But like I said, we're east of Indy, cruising along Indiana shit roads. Basically going the same route we just did last week. 70 east. We're going to go down probably 79 south, get on 68 east in West Virginia, go through and get into Maryland, and then we're going to cut back north into Pennsylvania. It's going to allow us to avoid the toll roads there, and it's going to allow us to, since we're delivering, it's right on the southeast portion of Pennsylvania. We just come up that way. It's not that far. So it's kind of ideal. We're just going to plug along here. Going to have to stop. And probably when we stop, take our break, I'll get this window cleaned up. The nice part about not being in winter anymore is, man, the bug life, right? So we're going to keep on going, and I'll catch you the guys on our break. Houston, we got a problem. So this covered, let's see if we can zoom in on that. You can't see that there was a sharp metal object underneath there. So now with no corner protectors, because it's kind of a rounded corner up there, I'm going to show you how to fix this. We don't have a ladder, and this is how tall I am. I don't have a ladder to get up there, so I'm going to show you how we do this. Okay, so what you're going to do is we're going to lay this new strap next to our old strap. So you got the same length. I don't have any tape measures or nothing. We can see where it's rubbing, cutting through. It's going to break. It's going to be a problem, right? DOT, it's either going to break on the road. I'm going to have to pull over and do this on the side of the road. I'm about to do it now. Or DOT is going to nail me on it. So it's rubbing from there to there. So what I'm going to do, this strap's junk, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this. And we're going to tape this to this. right? We're going to cut this off. We're going to tape this down past here, give us a little bit of extra padding. We're going to do it on the top side because we want to twist the hook. So the hook's going to go in, but we want the strap to twist. That's going to allow a twisted strap is going to allow for the strap to remain a little bit looser since we can't crank these down super tight. I picked a decent area to do this, and apparently all the trucks in the world want to come in right now. But like I said, we're rubbing till here, so we're going to go up to here with it. So we're going to give us a little bit of extra padding, but twisted strap is going to allow, you can see how these are. It allows for the strap to stay tight enough to hold the securement, but when they're flat, that's when they go like this down the road, and then they cause damage, and then they rub and they break, and they cause even more problems. So we want to do it on the top side because this strap is going to twist over. This is going to be the side that touches our cargo. So I'm going to knock this out quick, and I'll show you once we got her done. Okay, so we're just temporarily securing this with tape. I doubled it up just to give us a little bit of extra. But you can see that's going to cover us for a width. Just got to wind this up, throw it over. This strap was obviously junk. I could probably use this section now for securing tarps down and stuff, so I'll maybe save that. But you can't secure cargo when you got straps rubbed through like that. It's a quick and easy way to get in trouble. So a little Gorilla Tape and a knife. Don't even need a ladder. And let me secure this down quick and we'll get out of here. All right, so there you have it. Tied down, we got our twist in the nice and tight. Right up on top. It's going to protect that. Didn't even take 10 minutes. Don't need a ladder. And it's going to protect us from getting in trouble. I'm not sure if the sun's going to block it on that one or not, but as you can see, quick, easy way. Now that we know there's a sharp object underneath there, we got top protection all the way across the top and down the sides. So just want to give you guys that tip. I'm going to get out of here, get going. Also, quick tip. Save that strap. Tape it up. Throw it in here. It ain't going to hurt nothing to save that. We can use it for extra padding and all that stuff, right? So, nice box of tools. That box weighs about 75 pounds. Carry enough tools to get the job done. So, quick tip, I'm going to get out of here. Did somebody wrap your load so tight that they burned a hole when they were using the heat gun on the shrink wrap? Did that hole get patched with tape and not stick and let loose going down the road and tear half of your plastic up? Mine did. I'm going to show you how to fix that quick without a ladder. It's way taller than I can reach. So let's get outside the truck here. We're kind of set up, and let's see what we got. So here's what we got. We got to a truck stop. We disconnected, and we're getting the tires pretty close. We're going to tape that up. I don't have a ladder, but I can stand on the tires and I can reach it now. It is as tall as a truck. So I'm going to show you how we do this. We're going to put some tape on the inside here, run verticals down from the inside, front and back, all the way across, inside and out. And then we're going to tape across this way to seal this hole up. So I'm going to get knocking on that, and I'll give it to you guys when we're done.
I'm gonna take you on a ride. We're gonna burn for the night. Why you're so salty? I'll still take a bite.
Okay, we can take my Lambo. I'll put on a tight show. You sure you can handle? We be faster than Django.
I'm gonna take you on a ride. so salty? I still think about.
All right, so you can see we got her taped up. Start at the back, obviously. Overlapping your seams to the front for the windward side. And then on the front, we did the same thing with verticals. So when the wind hits, you can't peel up them seams. Then back seams, you see we did tape out. Gives us some vertical structure to tie this to this. And it allows you to have splits. So you can split on something solid. It's all sticky shit. And then it gives you a little bit of strength for what it is. So we're going to flip around, get out of here, get going down the road. Our strap is doing good. That should be the last of our problems as long as the other side doesn't let loose. Let's go check. I'm pretty sure they burned a hole in that side too. A couple of them. They did a repair job on those. They didn't repair that one though. I might swing around here. We'll tape that up quick just to be done with this. And then we're going to get on the road. All right, so let's talk about this for a minute. We're all hooked up. We're just airing the trailer up there, letting it, raise up on the bags and back. Trucking is full of problems. And if you're not able to think on your feet, it's going to be very hard for you to make it out here. As you noticed, I've said multiple times now in this video, we don't have a ladder. We are running high cargo. We're on a lowboy RGN. And when problems arise that are above our reaching ability, just thinking, oh, hey, what do I have? What can I use to get that high? Can I rig something up? Do I need to go to a safe spot and disconnect? And that's what I decided. I needed to find a open lot with enough space, parking spots on each side, where I can disconnect and I can use the tractor for my, for my height ability, for me to get up that high. And it was just what we need. So we're going to get on down the road, and we are going to be at the receiver tonight, as long as this stuff stops happening. So just wanted to show you guys all that, some tips of the trade, and catch you guys later. Well, we're here. So that opened back up just a little bit, but definitely better, and it was manageable. It wasn't going to take off on us. We got one of our other company trucks here as well. So we're going to let him unload first in the morning. Not a bad little spot. He's in front of the gate, so I just nosed up right next to him there. Relatively small road coming off of, but other than that, no problems. So I'm gonna get some dinner made and camp out for the morning, and I'll catch you guys on the reload.